Hi, everybody. This is Leanna, and I'm here with a really fun card class. So we are actually going to make a card that has a detachable bookmark as a gift. So this is a sample that I did, and you see you have this nice card, and when you open it up, you have this trifold. So this folds out, but I've used a perforating blade so that when you gift it, you can just tear that off. I would tear it off to show you, but I want to actually gift this one to somebody. So quick and easy. Again, we're going to get started. The tools that we'll need, well, maybe I'll just put that there so you can see it. So we'll be using our 12-inch trimmer, and I will be using the straight blade, the scoring blade, the perforating blade, and that's what allows you to cut. I'm not sure if you can see if I hold it up high enough, but you've got the kind of perforated line down there. So we'll use that. And then I'm using this scallop blade, and that allows me to get here this really kind of nice decorative border on that. So we'll be using those along the way. We will be starting with our straight blade. So I'm going to just put that in the cartridge, and you see how easy that is to trade out cartridges. I'll be using my multi-purpose tool, my corner rounder, and of course the tape runner. So let me just set those off. So the first thing that we're going to do is cut the cardstock base. So here I've used yellow, and I'm going to go ahead and use yellow again. So for the first step, again, the cardstock base, so pick whatever color you want, and you'll be cutting it to 5.5 by 10 3/4 inch. So if you have the Creative Memories trimmer, 12-inch trimmer, it's just going to be very easy. So I've got this piece of scrap. It used to be 12 by 12, but I've been cutting some stuff and punching some stuff, and I'm going to put it, the 5.5 is right at the edge of the white edge of the trimmer, and just cut it. So here I have my 5.5 by 10 3/4. Oh, well, I have to cut the 10 3/4. Let me do that. Okay, so I've got my base piece. So let me set that to the side. So now what we're going to do for the second step, we're going to score, and we're going to score here where the card folds. And that actually, this is 4 1/4 inch. So we're going to score it 4 1/4 inch. So what I want to do first is change to my dark orange scoring blade. And again, I just put that in there. So I'm going to line up my paper at 4 1/4. And then just run the scoring down. Now, what I want to do is the perforating cut here on this end. So I'm just going to turn this around 180 degrees. And then I'm going to put this at 2 1/4. Remember to change my blade to, this is the perforating blade, the lighter orange. Maybe that's kind of yellow. And I'm just going to push slightly down and run over. And I don't know if you can see this. It doesn't look like it's going to focus on it, but we've got a perforated line cut down there. So I'm just going to, while I'm thinking of it, go ahead and put my straight blade back in. Okay, so once we've done it, we're going to fold right here where we've scored. And usually I just like to take my multi-purpose tool and run along to make sure that I have a really nice crease and it lays down fairly flat. And then you can also just fold along that perforated line. So that is the base of your card. So the next thing I like to do, actually, if I'm using colored cardstock, is to usually cut a square of white cardstock and put on the inside for writing. I mean, a pen would probably show up on yellow, so you would be okay. Sometimes I use darker cardstock, but I thought we would go ahead and do that. So what we're going to do, as you see, we've got this nice kind of border of the yellow around it. So you want to cut this smaller than the size of the inside of the card, which is 4 1/4 by 5.5. So what we're going to do is cut our white cardstock to 5 inches by 3 3/4 inch. So I have a piece of white cardstock here. And put it on 5-inch. And then I'm going to cut to 3 3/4. And as you can see, that'll just lay in really nicely with the yellow border around. Now, one thing I like to do is take my Creative Memories corner rounder, and with this quarter rounder, let me just use this scrap here. If you can use this on photos or mats, paper, and if you just clip, it gives you a nice rounded corner. I think it's a really nice look, actually. I probably use this more than any other tool. I love rounding the corners of my photos before I put them in my scrapbook pages. This is a two-way rounder. So what you see is you can actually put a quarter in through the back, clip, and it gives you this nice kind of punched out look. So you can use it to have things look more like banners. So again, we're just adding this nice little decorative element here. Okay, and then I will take my tape runner and put that down. So basically, the foundation of your card is made. So it's a little trifold card with the bookmark that you can remove, and you can decorate this in lots of different ways. So for this card, I actually created a border. I cut some designer paper out, just used some stickers and embellishments on it. For the bookmark, I put these stickers and then a little paper on the outside. You could use stickers or you could write bookmark. There's so much that you can do with this. And for that, I actually used the Daydreamer, Creative Memories Daydreamer Designer Paper Pack. This is currently on sale for Mother's Day. I think it's hot, so I don't know how long it will last for the sale, but you can go to my website and I will drop a link in the comments. So if you want to get this, so we'll be using some paper from this. We'll be using some of the matching decoration stickers. You see, I've been using a lot of these on my other cards already. And then it also has this fun box that you can get of embellishments. So you just have all these different types of embellishments, flowers, butterflies, words that say smile. So you can also use those right on your card. This guy's sliding up there. So if you want to cut the designer paper, for example, to line your bookmark, then you're going to want to cut that at 5 1/4 by 2 inches. So I tested out my directions the first time and I didn't have that right. That'll be long enough. So I love this flowered paper that comes with the Daydreamer pack, and this red is gorgeous on this side as well. So we're going to go ahead and cut here at 2 inches. So I've got my straight blade in. Make sure you check if you've been using other blades. And then we'll cut it to 5 1/4. I always like to do my kind of math and measuring ahead of time and have it written out. So just to make sure I don't make any mistakes on it. And then you'll see this will just fit really beautifully. And I think with the yellow cardstock, it really makes those yellow flowers pop out. So again, we'll just use our tape runner, little tape on the back, center it, put it down. So that's really beautiful, actually. And then on the front, I could use actually matching paper. I could actually put matching paper over here if I wanted to. That would be really beautiful. I think what I'm going to do is put the same paper, or, if you look at the back side is also really nice on this, and we could use it this way, I think. So I think I'm going to go ahead and line the outside of this for the front with this red paper. And I'm going to do 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. But I think for this one, what I'd really like to use is one of the decorative blades. So you see, this is a scallop blade, and it makes this kind of wavy little cut around it. So we'll go ahead and put that in. And so we want 3 3/4. So just line it up on my rule mark. And you'll see, maybe I'll hold it up against the card so you can see that it's got this nice little wavy border. So we'll want to make sure that we have the waviness on this side as well. That side is, and then we want 5 1/4. So with that, we're just going to tape it right there on the front. And that's so much fun. And then you could really just play around with some of the elements and some of the stickers. You might want to use one of the border stickers. So you have these border stickers, and you can actually kind of cut them to fit. They're 12 inches to go along a scrapbook page, but you could actually make these really make sure that they go. Let me see. Yeah, so I think if I use my scissors, let me just grab those. We're just going to cut right here. And I might just cut it to go around the flowers, a little bit of fussy cutting. So we could put a nice border across. One of the things I like to do is have the trim paper inside, but then have your border go all the way to the edge of the card, so it overlaps your designer paper a little bit. And then you can just use your scissors to snip. Make sure you don't have any sticker sticking off the end. I might put this smile down. And a butterfly. I think that'll be beautiful. So again, just a very quick and easy card. And then when you open it up, you've got your bookmark, which you could decorate, and you might want to stick with the butterfly theme. So have some butterfly stickers. And so I might just give it a little butterfly here and another little butterfly. You could do a flower if you wanted. There's just so much that you could do. Do a star. I've got so many more embellishments. So anyway, you could even, embellish a little bit further here. So that's just your quick and easy way. And then when your friend gets the card, they'll be able to just tear off and have a bookmark as a gift from you. So again, quick and easy. You do need this 12-inch trimmer to do this, and beautiful. So I'm hoping that you will all be making cards and sending smiles, love, and joy in the mail. Thanks so much. And I'll be back on again soon.